Well, I do want so at the end of every podcast, we like to ask our guests the same question. So I'll pose this question to you first, Rosemary. Okay. We would like to ask you what gets you spiritually psyched in your life? What gets your mind, body, and spirit spiritually psyched?
So I know that this is probably going to sound a little out there and a little bit bizarre, but one thing that
We
gets me
like bizarre. That's okay.
We're in the business of bizarre.
Yeah, yeah.
um so one of the things that gets me spiritually psyched is the breaking of a heart. I think that we can crack open without breaking, that we can crack the shell and really get to the underbelly of things. So what really does get me spiritually psyched is people who have the willingness, I have kind of tears in my eyes from what Ria just said, like, go team, go team. I had this total visual of like, run, 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 and passing the thing, and then have somebody else run, 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 and pass it. It's such a great feeling to be part of a team that gets that, that the breaking of the shell is not a bad thing, that so we're walking around with broken hearts. And if we can just share the pieces with each other, um, then we will be one, as you guys were all just saying, then we can be one from there. So that gets me very spiritually psyched.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
I mean, isn't that the quote from one of your favorite books? Pain is the breaking of the shell of understanding.
Another thing that makes me very spiritually psyched is being in presence with people who are willing to get dirty with you, who are willing to call each other on your stuff, willing to have conflict, willing to be scared, and willing to be exposed. And for that, I thank my beautiful partners and what you guys are creating, because that also makes me really spiritually psyched. It takes love to go 2 rounds with somebody.
I love that. Love that. Rob, what gets you spiritually psyched, Rob?
Spiritually psyched. Well, for starters, this conversation and
Yeah.
the four of you, you definitely got me spiritually psyched tonight. So thank you. For me, they're individual moments. It's not a time period. It's not an event. It's those individual moments where that separation starts to dissolve, and you just experience a very profound, deep connection. And it could come through a conversation. It could come from just a moment of quiet, a look that you share with someone. And it's, to me, it's those transcendent, just gems, where you just recognize that you are stepping into your pure a joy, because you are resonating with your spirit in a way that that there's freedom, and there's an opportunity to just invite your spirit into the very essence of who you are. And I love that, and I love that we're in an experience as human beings where we're not always there, because I think in the duality of going in and out of that experience, there's appreciation and there's recognition. I mean, I believe that's why, I'm sure that's why we chose to leave spirit to have a human experience, so we can have the contrast and savor those moments.
Yeah.
Because we could have stayed in that state, that blissful state, but we chose to be here so that we can step out of it and then have the rapture of kind of, diving back in every once in a while, and just recognizing and remembering that this is really who we are. And I don't think we would know that this is who we are if we were always there. I don't think the fish knows that it's wet, because it's always in the ocean.
Right.
But we get a chance to kind of, just to sway in and out of that experience. And so my spiritually psyched moments are those moments of remembrance. And I want to say that this evening was one of those moments. So thank you so much.